Hi all, Egg here. If you enjoy the content, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Maybe catch the runs and playthroughs live over on Twitch TV/Egg. See you soon and enjoy the video. Hope everyone's doing well. He says, with just Sam here, but regardless, hope you're doing well. If you're watching the VOD, hope you're doing well. Anyway, excuse me. We are back in Dark Souls 1, exactly where we left off. Well, okay, not exactly. We're on the other side of the pathway. But yeah, we're in Anor Londo. We have to go cry ourselves to sleep tonight, because we're going to be dealing with Ornstein and Smo. But before we do that, there is actually an item I want to go pick up. Or more accurately, a weapon. Now, that weapon could help us beat him, or beat them, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we left it back in the other area we'd just come from. So we're going to need to go get that. Thankfully, you can go back. I always used to worry that when you got to this area, you could never go back until you were done. Because obviously when you beat ONS, that's when you get the teleportation shenanigans. But actually, you can just come talk to this horrendous looking thing, and they'll take you back. The most terrifying Uber that has ever existed. Oh, I'm getting all tongue-tied again today. I think I'm going to need to go back to the live feedback from the microphone rather than what's coming out the stream. Because there's obviously a delay there. So I start listening to myself and then I get like caught in what I'm saying. It's really weird. It's definitely been a lot worse since I got ill at the start of the month. Okay, fine. Oh, camera shake. Can we not? Oh, we didn't get the roll. Unfortunately, we have to go back into Sen's Fortress. Now, part of me thinks it's probably worth doing this, but I do have a homeward bone, meaning if we can go get the item first try, we can just recall straight back into dear old Anor Londo. I don't think I remember where this weapon is though, unfortunately, so... Oh. Try kicking. Yeah. Fortunately, didn't have that available. Is this thing... Is there like the lift that goes up and down here? Not sure if this is going to kill us or not. Let's find out. It didn't. But there's definitely another floor there. Worth exploring. No, I think this is too far down. Oh. Oh, holding the wrong button. Yeah, I think we may have fallen too far down, unfortunately. It's because I really don't know this place at all. No, kick. Oh yeah, we can't kick, can we? We can. Do that. Boot. Come on. Oh. Never mind. Thought we'd managed to knock them off the ledge. What even is this? Oh, it's a ring. Pretty sure that's a magic ring, isn't it? Well, wow, no. We make no noise. The problem is... Oh, that was close. Yeah, ow. Can you not? Like, please. Pretty sure there's no way but the way we've just seen to go. Oh, that's annoying. Don't really want to lose the humanity, so... I think what we do is try and find... Oh! Roll! Roll! No! No. Oh, they haven't noticed me. It doesn't matter, because the one we didn't see did. Well, that was brutal. Essentially, there is a mimic in this place somewhere that contains a lightning weapon, which we could kind of do with. So I will grab the bonfire this time. I was hoping to be sneaky about things, but apparently I'm not allowed to be. Unfortunate, really. I hate Sen's Fortress. Or rather, Sen's Funhouse. Because I haven't done a jump when I didn't mean to. We'll do one intentionally for once. Can we skip that? Oh, we can. True party mode indeed. It's, we got there last night. But I'm just trying to get the thunder or the lightning spear that's in here. Oh, nearly did too many kicks. Hey, look, you can see our how far down we were. So yeah, I will just grab this one, this bonfire. Because we might have to... Yeah, essentially we want to find the mimic that has the lightning weapon. I think it's a bit further back this way. Oh. I don't like these enemies. Come on. There we go. Yeah, essentially there's a mimic in here somewhere. Let's definitely go that way. I think I'm about to get ganked, aren't I? Yep. Okay, well, I'm not too worried. This is where we fell down before. And probably going to have to go again now. Yeah, we're going to have to... Oh, we'll just die. And you are. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. I can't really remember how to get to this mimic. I think it's like halfway through near where the boulder stuff is. No, my luck it's not, and it's actually really easy to get to. In fact, we might be able to take a shortcut here. He says. How did you weave that through the bloody things then? Cheat and get. Right, so I think it's around here. Well, we're making some progress towards where I think it is. Oh, nearly bonked our heads on that. Maybe it's all the way down here. I really don't remember where anything is in this place. Hmm. Ooh. Got some slap range. Oh! Oh. Oh, we nearly died. At least we found it, I think, based on the fact that it's a mimic and it's slapping me about. Oh no. That's the lift I remember. Right, I think that's it. I don't have Lloyd's Talisman. I've got no magic whatsoever. There it is. I've literally just built straight warrior basically. You got a +5 longsword. I think we could just opt to die here. Because we don't actually... I know it's... Oh, is it the one that blocks, like, random AoE? And if so, is it the one that is in here somewhere, or...? Oh, right. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those. Let's see if we can make our way through here normally, shall we? Jump! Oh, nearly got sniped in the back. Wait, we have what we came for. And a little bit extra, apparently. Right. Back to the hell house that is Anor Londo. No, we'll leave him. Don't have the key for here, so that's fine. I'm not really too worried about ever having to come back here, really. Hello there. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Esti Leoveda 55. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've 100% butchered that. I can't apologize more. Estelia? Is that right? Estelia? I'm honestly so bad with pronunciations. You'll have to, Okay, we've got it then. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me on that one, I'm afraid. I will probably still get it wrong after getting it right as well. How's things going for you? Oh, I'm doing good, thanks. Obviously, I say that now before we get into the real meat of this run, which will be, well, this playthrough when we get to ONS. But yeah, I can't complain. How are things for you? There we go. Oh, I don't like... Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? Oh, we just got too brave. Far too brave for our own good. We didn't sit at the bonfire, which meant we would have died and been back in Sen's Fortress. We don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Oh, this lift always takes so long. Right, let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, right, yeah. Let's rest up here. Don't think we can level up. Ooh, definitely not. We'll repair some gear. We'll just check what this relies on. No scaling, nothing. My day is going quite well, thank you. It's thankfully the end of the work week. So yeah, it's been a mixed bag besides that. But like I say, looking forward to the weekend. How's your day been? And how is it going? You need a prediction on how high the death counter is going to go. Yeah, that's a fair point. Is there a way to do polls in Twitch? I think there is. Oh, I'm glad to hear your day's going great. It's always good to know that people are also having decent days, especially with everything going on. Is Dark Souls my favorite game? Ooh, definitely. Oh God, we nearly yeah, nearly there. Nearly rolled off there. I wouldn't say Dark Souls is my favorite game. I do love the franchise though. It's definitely one that's close to my heart. I definitely want to keep playing them more and get better. Matty's the much better one out of the two of us with Dark Souls games. I am from England in the UK. Forgot how annoying these guys are. Oh, no, please. Please, no. Yeah. How about yourself? Oh. Oh, of course. Like, naturally, Matt. Like, you need to be there to carry me through that, and I do all the other bits that aren't fighting games of these. You're from California. Oh, very nice. Yeah, most of us are nice and caring. Most of us. Not to each other most of the time, though. That's for sure. Oh, no. No! Yeah, you do the hardware, I do the plats. Yeah, that's a uh, reasonable way to do things. Your stream graphics are good. Did you create yourselves? I didn't. I found somebody on Fiverr called Arizona 7, I think it was. And they did, well, as you've pointed out, incredible work on like the stream stuff, all the transitions, the logo, absolutely everything. And they're so good that somebody who comes to streams fairly often, called Sir Galleon, he is starting to stream on Twitch soon, I believe. He also got graphics done by the same person for the reason that you've just pointed out, basically. Ah, yeah, there you go. Oh, I hate this place. It's weird. Oh! I got over my fear of heights in real life, but it's not translated into games at all. Oh, wow, really? I mean, sure, sometime would be great. I do have, like, a few things in the future, like in the near future to maybe do, so. Oh, come on. Out the way. Oh, really? Ooh. I mean, sure, if you want to, like, follow me on Twitter, which is available in the, what's it called? Like, I think if you do exclamation point Twitter, I'd definitely be interested in checking out some of the work you've got sometime. If I if I ever get to affiliate and stuff and start getting emotes, I'll probably get some emotes done and stuff like that, so. Obviously, whilst I'm streaming, I probably won't be able to have much of a look, especially not Dark Souls. You know, if it's like a JRPG, I could definitely have a look and play, but still, like, this is not that kind of game, I guess. Oh, the gargoyle's having a... Ow! Gargoyle, no. Okay, right. Now for the fun bits. Getting to the next bonfire. You followed me on Twitter since you're 20... Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a follow back after the stream if that's alright. And, yeah, I'll be interested in seeing the work from there. Ow. Come on, guys. Why you gotta, poke me in the back with that stick? Oh, oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh. No. Oh, I hate this bit so much. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, no, I forgot these. Can you not? Like, did you really chase me that entire way? Memory serves. There's a way to knock this guy off the ledge safely. I've just never been able to do it, and this always happens. He knocks me off the edge every single time. What can you do, really? It's always a disaster when that happens. How's my experience in this game? Well, in this playthrough it's been relatively good. I think 14 deaths at Anor Londo. Most of the deaths were to the gargoyles. So, in terms of this playthrough, pretty good for me, especially. In terms of the overall, like, Dark Souls experience, I do enjoy this one a lot. I think Demon Souls out of the Souls franchise is actually my favourite. And Dark Souls 3 is probably second. How about yourself? Are you big into Dark Souls, or...? Ooh. Please don't slap me. Uh-oh. Nope. Ugh, we run so slowly. Right, see if we can't get into the castle at the very least. Oh. Please no. Oh. Thought we'd skipped getting slapped then, but evidently not. So we know there's one lurking on the corner, so I'm going to try and heal now. Never mind. Did the jump when I didn't want to do the jump, and then we're just getting stabbed repeatedly. Oh. Okay, we'll just avoid everything. Oh, oh no, oh no. There we go. You don't have, you love playing games but don't have a lot of free time because you have a lot of clients. Oh, that's good. Oh, I've done it again. I really need to not angle myself like that. Need to push my back against the wall and go at that angle. That sounds like your artwork must be really good then if you've got like a long list of people to work with. Oh, really? Thank you. I'm glad, like, that's really nice to hear. Sure thing. Like, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. And as you say, I'll talk to you on the old Twitter. you take care and have a good day. Can't we do the jump thing here as well? Yeah, we can. Speeds it up. Thank you very much. Yeah. Take care. And hopefully see you soon. Oh, these gargoyles. Why you do this to me? Oh no. Oh no. No. 15 deaths. My word. That would be brilliant if you could. Oh no. Oh! I think we nearly got sliced in half. In half, not half. Oh, that. Oh! Oh, we nearly fell off then. No, thank you. Oh. Well, this is not going good. I think we just need to pop some Estus. Right, roll. We made it! We made it through without getting stabbed this time. We still have the lightning to worry about. We still have this person here. Yeah. So, as long as we, like, walk it... What? Oh, we ran out of stamina. Or we could just roll through it. That works. Oh, never mind. Oh, and now he falls off. Now he has the audacity to fall off. Floating in the air for the other few seconds and a few swings, and then as soon as he's killed you, that's when he falls down. What a guy. I think actually there's no point blocking there, because the projectiles seem pretty easy to roll through. What's over the edge? There it is. Oh. Oh god. Okay, we saved it. Just heal through that. Okay, let's keep going. I think I'm gonna have to start that death counter tally map before we even get to ONS. Oh, I think my L1's having, or L1, left bumper, I should say, is having a bit of a moment. Should probably clean out the controller. No! Right, there's one. We got past one. Oh no. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, now he slides off. And he made a massive splash when he died as well. Didn't realize we were in a water park. Is Londo a water park? I certainly didn't know that. Can't believe. I mean, I wasn't kidding when I titled this the ONS, like, disaster stream. It's more like the Londo one. Hey, that's what I want to do. It's one of the things I remember from watching the speedruns was doing that. You're doing whatever it is you're doing, Mr. Gargoyle. We had enough of you killing us before. Wait, where'd the other one go? Does it not respawn? Nope. Oh. Very close to losing our head then. So we've got to be careful when we do this jump, because we don't want to... That seems to be what you want, really, is that slipping bit. You keep getting turned into candy by Margin B. Rough. What? Oh my word. I think they're just throwing lightning bolts at us. Alright, so... I think we just have to try and run and get into that corner as fast as possible. Why is my weapon not going up? Uh-oh. Oh. Now we're just going to get pinged between the two. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Never mind. Oh, this is the bit that always ruins it for me. I guess I can try and get him onto that platform when running around. Like, run him around and get around him that way. Well, Margin Boo's turning you into candy, and that Dark Knight is certainly doing the same to me. Can you farm, like, the Dark Knight halberd here? Like, off of them? Or enemies like them? Or is it only in the final area that you can get those? Except for the few that you see in the overworld. Oh, we cut that one close. No, oh, that's right, yeah. Which is why the only one you can get early on, or near early on, is the one by that suit of armor. Wow, that's such a brutal way to get that weapon then. Because it's so powerful. I mean, our other option is awful, but it would be go back to Firelink, head towards Nito, grab the, I think it's a Titanite slab near him, and a few other things, and we make a fire weapon, because the fire weapon's actually quite good against ONS. Nearly just rolled off. I think Thunder's, like, okay against these guys. Not these ones, but the ones pinging arrows into us at least. At least we know we can, like, roll through the arrows quite easily. That's not going to come through the wall, is it? I was wrong. What? Now he gets his sword out. See if we can't do something about this, well, with this platform then. Oh! Are you kidding me? Really? We could have just stepped onto here and he would have just done it himself. Every time. Every time there's such a simple solution, you never consider it. Now, this is where the bonfire is, isn't it? It's in this room.
Oh, there you are.
Hang on. Sorry, Solaire. Wait.
Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you?
Yeah, obviously.
I think you had feelings for me.
Oh, you're Solaire.
No,
Everyone's got feelings for you.
Hear that. You really are fond.
You should see the internet's reaction to you. They absolutely love you. As they should. Well, we made it. Only took, like, I'd say an uncountable number of deaths, but clearly there was a counter that could be followed. Right. Let's use 2 of these. Because we're going to want a Kindle for the extra Estus. And we're going to want to reverse our hollowing. Is Solaire? You can, can't you? You can summon Solaire for this fight. It's on the stairs, isn't it? If memory serves, near the boss room. So let's see if we can still do this thing. I don't remember where it is. Ah, I think it's like... Wait, no, it's not. Ah, there it is. Yeah! Love it. Why go round the entire building when you can just jump over some stairs? Yeah, it's on like one of these bits, isn't it? Probably the other side. But we're going to see if we can afford to upgrade the lightning weapon a little bit. I'm thinking that could be quite useful in this fight. Oh yeah, there it is, look. You can tell because of the brilliant essence of light that that causes it to illuminate so brightly. Bright orange. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Reinforced weapon. Do you sell Titanite chunks? No. But we did get a level on it, so... So that's fine. We got a little bit of some points into it. Fine. Right, I think we can open this gate now, can't we? Which is a nice little shortcut that way, back that way. And then we can open the big door. The annoying thing about summoning Solaire here is he's adamant that he wants to kill everything before we go into the boss room, as you saw, but, well, weirdly enough, we had the same issue before. Oh, I think we overstayed our welcome there. And again. Oh, wow. Look at his HP. Like, so low. So low. Yeah, annoyingly, I think he's going to want to kill these giants. And I'm pretty sure they actually drop Titanite chunks. Ow. They also don't have sneak up on you. Really relatively easy to deal with. Oh, until this attack. Oh. Need to be very careful because I think they can heal as well. Probably not roll backwards during that attack. Oh, that's good timing. Hit 8 o'clock, which means my 8 o'clock alarm's just gone nuts. Anyway, right, let's try and kill this other giant. And then I think we're clear to start the ONS death count. Ooh. A little backswing there. Come on then. These things are so annoying to fight. Well, they're not, like, bad to fight. They're just really annoyingly slow. They've got lots of health. I think it is better to two-hand and then 3 RBs. Oh. I only just noticed they kind of, oh, he's healing. They kind of teach you a bit about, is it Smo's movement? Smo. Annoying large hammer dude. Poke in the backside. There we go. Now we can summon Solaire. Oh. Did the other one drop anything, or was I just... did I just ignore it? I mean, it could be good to farm those to upgrade this, but it's such a slow process. Feel like we need to have Solaire with us. Praise the sun. Wait, don't we get invaded here as well? In this room, potentially. Or is that only in the night variant? Oh, Solaire. Now, I think you go Ornstein, don't you? You kill Ornstein, and then Smo loses the lightning resistance in the second phase. Here we go. Round 1. Name a more iconic duo. Wow. That attack really didn't give up, did it? Oh, wow. I think actually we go for Smo. Try and do Ornstein Part 2. Let's see what's going on with the... Oh, this is perfect. Still can't see where the other guy is right now. Oh, we committed too much. Oh, potion. Potion? Estus. Right. Round 1. That's the... Ha! knocking the camera slightly by getting too excited by bashing the table slightly. Oh, okay. We'll have to stick with that for now. Part 1. Come on. Look at him. My internet's having a moment as well, as it's flashing red and yellow at the moment. Apologies if the stream quality goes a bit iffy right now. Should probably make sure... Ow! Go on, hit him with the spells. Uh-oh! We've done nothing to him. Okay, we're going old school. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, shit. I forgot it does that. We haven't really got the damage. I guess this is why you go for Ornstein first. We need to let Slayer get in on it, because I think he's got a fire weapon. That's it, Slayer. Oh! We committed to that. Yes, Slayer. Keep that shield up. I feel like I'm cheering him on more than he's cheering me on. Go on, Slayer. We're all whiffing our attacks. Such an intense boss fight. 2. No, Slayer. Oh. This is too... I don't like this. We need Slayer to hit. Slayer is our damage. No! Slayer, no! He's left too much pressure. We still have the humanities. Oh wow, I think we're gonna need him. Oh! We're whiffing. Oh! Oh, I'm sweating. Mum's spaghetti. No, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. That's greedy. Oh, humanity, please. Yes! Yes! Sorry, what death count? What Slayer death count? Slayer? Ornstein and Smo death count. Oh my god. That is the cleanest. Well, I wouldn't say the cleanest. That is the best fight against ONS I've ever had. First time. Admittedly a bit too close for comfort, but we got him. Well, we got them. That's it. We have the Lord Vessel. We want to leave about 20k souls here. All it took was the summoning. Yeah, but progressing Solaire's storyline, that's all we're doing. Like, it's just part of the run.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter
No, you're not.
of Lord Gwyn.
We know you're lying.
Since the day Father his form did obscureth,
We only know that because we've played before, but still. But still. Guess I have to change the name of the title now. To like, what, ONS one trick? Definitely not a one trick.
Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight.
Well,
and
well,
avert
we
further
could.
undead sacrifices. O chosen undead,
You got any more for us?
thou hast-
No. We can enter the Covenant.
Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Can't get the treasure chests. We have the Lord Vessel. We've done it. What's this warp option? Look, well, we've really not really been anywhere, have we? Undead Parish? Right. Let's go buy some stuff. Well, some stuff. One stuff. One whole stuffs. Shall we... Oh, we can learn the gesture. Hurrah. Didn't see that one before. The Crest of Artorias.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want.
Right. Well, now we have kind of a bit of a freedom moment, don't we? Is it just from getting the Lord Vessel that the fog gates disappear? Or do I need to go see, is it Frampt first? And then put the Lord Vessel down? It's been ages since I've played this one, so I really can't remember. I'm sure Matt remembers. Oh. Well, the excitement of that is not going to wear off anytime soon. Oh, you're not leaving us alone, are you? Is there more? There was. Anyone else? No? Yes? Maybe? Good. Right. So one of the benefits to this little place and having that thing is you might think 20k is a lot of souls to lose. Like, you know, for a door. Well, actually it's not too bad because there are 3 human NPCs, 2 of which are already trying to destroy us, that like to, well, fight you here. And I think, normally, if you go into the corner, they try to get up, come from above. And they do that. The mage is predictably being a bit more awkward about things. But there you go. And suddenly you've got 3k souls. So this is not a bad way to farm souls, normally. Wow, this is like the worst Khadgar cosplay I've ever seen. Ow. Well, you were the Guardian, but now you're dead, so... And then you literally just repeat that. You do that 4 times, you got your money back. Should probably put a point in strength. Oh, we can't. We've got a long way to go before we have... well, we could kindle that, actually, because I think this might be the closest bonfire to Sif. No, Sif, rather. Oh, character's legs are shaky. Come on, he's not that... well, he is. Can be. Can be annoying to fight. I think the first time when I fought Sif, I really struggled until I realized the stone armor that you can get off of this bridge is just brilliant. In fact, there's loads of NPCs here, look. And you can probably bait them all to fall off. So yeah, you can probably get like a fair amount of XP doing that. Which we may end up doing because it'd be good to upgrade this weapon. There you go. That armor set is so useful. Enjoy your swim, Pyromancer. Enjoy your swim, random NPC. They're literally just throwing souls at me now. It's not even fair. Not even funny, really. It's quite tragic. There it is. Do we go for a fight against Sif? I feel like we're... Wait, can we even go in? I don't know if I have the key, right? Doesn't he require a key to get in? And then we need the ring that he's got. Or can we just go in? Oh, we just go in. Okay. Aww. I mean, we're probably going to die. We're definitely going to die. I always struggle with this. That's the parry ring, isn't it? Yeah, critical. So, Okay, here we go. Ooh, don't like this. He's best, doggo. I love the cutscene that people unearthed via the DLC, where if you go and help him first... Ow. Oh my god, the frame rate! The frame rate is atrocious. Oh, we did that badly. Can't tell if he's doing like a second attack or if he's... Oh my god, look at the frame rate. Look at it. This is Xbox One. Like, the Xbox One version of the game. Wow, this is actually horrendous to play. Oh. This boss music's not even playing. Oh, it is. It's just... Oh! Can't see. Can't get a feel for what he's doing. Oh, right in the nose. Can't boop the snoot with a lightning lance. I mean, you can, but it's just brutal. See, the thing with the lightning weapon and the fire weapons is all of the damage you would do from, like, the weapons scaling traditionally. I think it gets rid of the scaling, doesn't it? So rather than getting damage up, you're just relying purely on the elemental boost that you've got from the upgrade path. Oh, I don't know how we avoided that. Oh, we definitely don't avoid that. Oh, whiffed everything. Oh, yeah, there we go. Stamina back. Oh, wasn't ready for that. Oh, he did that one badly. Heal. And get swiped. There we go. Oh. Okay. It's going a bit better than I thought. Now the FPS has chilled out a bit. Which is the hardest part about this fight, because the FPS seems to spike. Then it stops, then it spikes again. So you get so used to playing at like half speed. And then when the game goes full speed, like, you just struggle. Like, because you haven't experienced the fight in 60 FPS. Oh, that was very bad. Got away with it. Oh, yeah, we don't deserve to get away with that. And we didn't. Oh, we got greedy. Oh. Oh no, we could die. Could die to weak Sif. Oh, I feel so bad. No! I mean, we got it, but it's not really a victory, is it? Who can call that a victory? Just makes you sad. You had to kill a dog. Or wolf. Such a... You know, it's such a lovely little wolf. Let's get some more health. We'll go back to Firelink. I think, pretty sure, side bosses not included, that we can go deal with the worst lot now. I think, anyway. Then we give, we drop the thing in here. And then that should free up the fog gates? I'm very hazy on this. Okay, yeah, so we placed the Lord Vessel. That should reveal our good friends, Nito, Seath, and the other two. What, the four kings and... Christ, I can't remember who the other one is. Matt, do you know? Oh, I mean, I say, do you know? You will know. It's like, can you let us know what it is? If you're still here, obviously. Nice. Alright, there goes one fog gate, two fog gate. That's Seath. The first one was Nito. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Izalith fight. So we have three options. We can go back to Firelink. This will take us to Nito. Or we could go to Seath, who will be quite a struggle, I think. And then there's the fireplace. I'm struggling to take my jacket off here. What the hell? The arms didn't want to come off. Then again, I took it off a bit weirdly. There we go. Streamer struggles taking off hoodie. It's a zip-up one as well. That's even worse. Anyway. Just trying to think. Oh, excuse me. I guess we have to go Firelink to then go to the fireplace, right? As well, because we have to go through Blighttown again. Strange that none of the bonfires are there for thingy. And you can't kill the guy in the entrance to the other one? Like the one that's with Quaylag's sister? So I think we're just going to have to try and run through to one. And then run through to the point where we don't have a Firekeeper soul, do we? No. Yeah, I think we go back through Blighttown. Because who doesn't want to add more torture to the stream? We did ONS. And we managed to beat Sif. I always do that. Off we go. Ah, Blighttown. Can never quite escape you, can we? Oh. Oh, wow, I didn't realize they poisoned you. I just thought I'd try and do some damage to them, see what we can do now compared to what we could do the first time round. And, well, I mean, we're doing a bit more damage. Yeah, I don't think we're... What we could do with finding a new weapon that maybe hits a bit harder, that works off the same stats. Oh! That's what happens when you try to rush things. You, yeah. You nearly throw yourself off Blighttown. God, my round head is so bright. If you ever wonder why I wear a hat, it's because of this exact problem you can see on your screen. So I'm gonna go take this bonfire in case we get blasted by the boulder trio. Down they go as well. Can't believe it took us more deaths to get to ONS than it did to beat ONS. And actually, in a good turn of events, we have an item to cure poison when we get through here. So we don't have to time it out like we did with Quaylag. We can just wait. Right. Throw the boulders. Oh. You gonna throw your boulder? Or are you going to try and smack us with it? Answers that. Once we're in here and safe, pop one of these. Well, I say one. The only one we have. Weird. So for those of you who didn't tune in last stream, we got Ceaseless Discharge to throw himself off the lava waterfall thing. So we cashed in a load of souls, and also now we can just go straight down towards one of the most annoying fights, in my opinion. So we run all the way down the stairs. Yeah, we have the shortcut, but I don't think we can access... Not the shortcut. We have the bonfire there, but we can't use it without getting the egg thing from being infected by these guys, right? So we could do that, but we'll just not worry about it. I think once we get further down here, I did this last time. Once we go further down here, I think we can just teleport to one of those bonfires instead. God, those demon things are so annoying down there with their giant bone hammers. I think we need to just run straight over there. Ooh. Right, let's see if we can get there. Wow. Forget how bright this game can be. See, my face is looking like it's got a bit of colour in. Oh, it's not the ones I thought, it's these guys. It's the boss we skipped because we started with the master key. Or one of the bosses we skipped anyway. And then we get the thing that comes out the wall. Somewhere. There's that one. Oh, what? Kirk's invaded. Is he the Thorn one? We have another one that comes out the ground. Right, where's the bonfire in here? Oh, no. Well, we annoyed everything in a 2-mile radius, so... Oh! Toasty. Yeah, he is. Oh. He's got bleed as well. Oh, there's the bonfire, that's right. Oh, we left our back open. That was my idea. And we've done it again. Oh, I don't like this. We have trapped ourselves. Really doesn't like to stagger, does he? Cool, we got him. But we also got this guy. Sawed off. Oh, the barbed straight sword could be good for us. Can you guys, like, just leave it alone, please? Oh. How are you not dead? Why can't enemies hit each other? Right. Okay, so all we need to do now is not die, obviously. It would be a fantastic start. Ooh, that does have bleed, but the rest of it's kind of eh. It only scales with D, whereas the longsword is C. So I think for now at least we're better off with just this. Oof. Ooh. We barely did anything. Hang on. I mean, it's not a lot. But it's something. Wow, riveting gameplay. But that thing is covering a bonfire we need. He's not bothered, is he? It's just being tickled. It's like acupuncture for giant tunnel worms. Okay. We have one considerable problem, though. Oh, no. Hang on. We're not entirely done yet. Quite literally throwing everything we have at him. Just to make it a little bit easier to kill. Given that he just half-health us in one hit. So we're going to have to pop a humanity here. Do we have anything else I can throw at it? We don't. Let me go back to that. Wait, what? Hang on. Has he got two separate health bars? Never mind. Never mind. He punished us for exactly that. So that's kind of annoying. I didn't realize he was guarding the fireplace so aggressively, to say the least. I know, right? Like, I mean, weapons-wise, we're not that well equipped, I don't think. Like, I think we need, we'll try that, because it's got bleed. But, yeah, it's definitely more of a struggle than I thought. Wow, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, wait. Maybe we can poke it. Well, actually, no. We have a bloody spear, and that's not enough distance. Pyromancy, I think, was good around here. But the problem is, we've got a boss coming up. And if we die, I don't want to have to keep making this run. So we can try and fight it. I guess if we fight it from the front, it might be weaker. And it's just because we're hitting it from the side. Where it definitely seemed a lot more aggressive. But we can't lose those souls. That's so many... Wow, it's like 3 levels, but, you know, that's extra stats for us. Alright, so I think we go down there. We roll by to get our souls. Heal up, and then see if there's anything we can do from the front. Oh, that's a bit... He's nasty. Oh. Oh, he's going to destroy our weapons if we're not careful. Annoyingly, I can't hit him now. I'm not getting close enough. Oh! Taught us another lesson there. Okay, this is doable. Okay, I think we have it. We should have... words. Should have just gone from the front, basically. Ooh, and we got 2 humanity, so we can reverse hollowing, kindle. And then we've got 10 Estus, and pretty well prepped for the boss now, I'd assume. Or what I would argue. Although our damage output is pathetic. Okie dokie. Oh, hang on. That's better. So I think we just barrel to the boss. I think I may have the boss order mixed up. So I'm pretty sure it's not that complicated of a boss. It's just the fire version of what you fight at the beginning. And then after that is the one I was thinking where you're in a room where you get the ring that lets you stand on fire. Yeah, it is the Diamond Fire Sage. Oh, yep, that's his AoE. That's the melee that we don't want to be hit by either. Good start, good start! Oh, right back to where we were. Nope. Okay, that was a very bad start. Very, very bad start. We didn't even... Oh, no. We did a trickle of damage. Just a smidge. We've officially died to this thing more than ONS. That should tell you everything you need to know about the kind of gamer I am. Which is to say, very lucky and very bad. Oh. So let's try again. This is why I was adamant about that bonfire, by the way. So now we know what we're looking out for a bit more. Somebody rang the bell, grats. Oh, mistimed that roll. We are in a really bad place. Come on, get up, heal. Double heal. Oh no, this isn't good. Go, 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 go! We had a really good, ow! We had a good rhythm going where he kept doing the same. Oof. Thought that noise at the end there was us dying. Okay. Ah, but we've gotten away with it. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Oh! Second swipe. I haven't really tried hitting him with the other weapon yet, so we shall do that. Oh, it's so early. And again. So early on that attack, it feels like it's going to land sooner than it does. Oh yeah, we are definitely better off with this. Oh, we actually got past it that time. Ah. Oh, no, we died again. Ah, why? I'm all itchy. Good old allergies. Gotta love them. I think maybe we should try and find a better weapon for this build, because we're just not doing a lot of damage. Matt, if you're here, any suggestions? We've built very strength and dex oriented. And I'm down for trying a new weapon type. Oh my Christ. Wow. That's a cheeky death. Pretty brutal. It's got munched. The dragon sword is pretty good. It is. It's very good. Actually, you might have a point. Don't know what stats it scales with, but it could be good against everything that's not this boss, because I'm pretty sure it has a fire affinity, which, thinking about it, would have meant it was good against ONS, so we should have picked that up regardless early game. Oh, now we got stuck on his crotch. We could die again before we even get to the boss. We just top up with a cheeky humanity here. Right, well, if we can get the luck we got before, where he just jumps and slams, we should be pretty good. And we should probably not do anything that leaves us to get slapped like that. That's better. We like that attack. Oh, we don't like it if I press R2 or R right trigger instead. Come on! Oh. Ah! Oof, nearly lost it. We can do this. Wow! Leaping R2. Nope, never mind. Okay, yeah. Well, I hope that's a warp point, because I think we need to go find something else. Just not sure what would be good weapon-wise. All I know is... Oh, I really hope this is a teleport point. Trying to think of where we could go. Check some of Seif's area, actually. This is where a lot of my, like, deaths and everything else are gonna come crawling in. Oh wait, we didn't check. We didn't check. What? Nope, that wasn't a teleport point either. Maybe when we kill the fire sage, then that'll be one. Well, what a load of fun this is. Come on. Ow. Ow. Now we're just ruining the night. See, this would be where the bulk of the playthrough now is. Because apparently, I just don't really know what to use. Or where it is, weapons-wise. And oh, that's right. He's here, isn't he? Yes. Oh. Was that not the... I thought that was the butt stab then, or was my shield still up so it didn't count? Oh, I thought we'd rolled out. It's okay. We still got him. That's why the thunder weapons are so useful. Oh, that's right. It's another one. Oh, wow. This thing makes short work of them. That's for sure. Bonfire! We have 7 Estus. Oh, don't we have to do the whole thing with the prison? Or can you skip the whole prison bit by doing the, Ooh, what are the skips? But I could have swore... Hang on, no. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Thank you. Hopefully we'll do. Enjoy your TV shows. What are you watching at the moment? Is it more Toast? If you've not already gone. Pretty sure you said it was like Toaster London you guys were getting through. There you go. What? Where did you come from? Wow, these crystal things do so much more damage than they let on. Oh, no, don't kick. We have a couple of spare Estus here. The new Toast and Lost in Space, but neither are fantastic. That's unfortunate. Maybe Toast will pick up or at least have some comical moments. Oh, he saw what we did and thought, oh, I'll do that as well. There we go. We've wasted a lot, and I mean a lot. I haven't seen what health it's at. Oof. Ooh. Something with no fists. That really hurt. Ooh, blue Titanite chunk. Ah! The mirror match. There we go. Let's you dealt with as well. That nearly went very wrong for us. Oh, he sniped us. Oh, and he... Oh, no. We're out of Estus. We're not even up the bloody stairs yet. See if we can't at least kill this guy off. Nope. Nope. But he may get us killed off. Oh, no, 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 not this way. Should he pop humanity from behind the wall? Nice and safe. Up the stair. Oh, up the lift. Do we try it? Do we try the skip? I haven't done it in ages. You know what? Oh god, that's not it. Nope, that's definitely not it. Alright, speedrunner Phil, let's not do that again. We will just try to do this area normally. I know the prison bit is so annoying, but I am not a speedrunner. It was worth trying. It's always there for the memes. Although now we're in a situation where I think we have to call that back down whilst we've got everything trying to fire down on us. So that may not have been the wisest thing to do. Look at this happy dance. So annoyed. No! Waste of humanity. And we got slapped in the back for it. And shot in the back. Oh, we're nearly dying again for the sake of a single soul. Right. What a waste of 2 Estus. But we are going to die in a minute, aren't we, as part of the story, so it's not really that big a deal. Does it come back down? Oh, it does come back down for you. Well, as always, got to do the shameless plugs at some point. If you are somehow enjoying what you're seeing right now, then please feel free to leave a follow. We are trying to reach affiliate. That would be absolutely solid. Otherwise, if you're, you know, I'm happy for you to just lurk. You don't have to chat. Perfectly fine with that. Everyone's got their different watching styles. Just know that if you use exclamation point YouTube, it will link you to my YouTube page, where I slowly upload the VODs. We nearly have all of Pokemon Let's Go, Pokemon Arceus, or Arceus, uploaded. And then I think we're missing like 5 episodes. And then there's 6 of Demon Souls to go up, and about 8 of what's it called? And so far there are 2 streams, if you include this one, that will be up on I nearly said Discord, up on YouTube very soon. I believe I'm on the Mana Egg, or Mana Egg, over on YouTube, so... And obviously feel free to follow on Twitter. I feel like you have to get those shameless plugs in. I know people don't like them, but it does work in the long run. And there we go. The only time in the run that we're supposed to die. Give or take. I'm aware that you can skip that, but I'm not very good at the skip, as you saw. Let's light the bonfire. We can't teleport out, I don't believe, because of the bell. Oh, it's locked. Give me the key. Yes. So now begins the long, maddening descent through this incredible library. I always found this place to be the most unnerving. Like, whoever did the music for this area really needs to be involved in, like, a Silent Hill horror game. As if Silent Hill's not a horror game. Weird thing to say. Well, that sucks. We are now very much stuck between... Is this Squid Games? Oh. Yep, we're dead. Yeah, unfortunately we got caught in a weird place there. I'm pretty sure we need to ring the bell at the bottom of the stairs and then run back, and then we can go the rest of the way through. If anyone is here, I can see that my stream is dropping a few frames. If you can let me know if the quality's gone to pot, that would be great. Not sure what I could do about that, but because it's probably just my internet. And CPU looks fine and everything else. Okay. Oh wait, what? We made it down. Oh yeah, there's somebody through there, right? Okay, so they take 3 of those. Careful. Wait, hang on. I just realized. I mean, they might not hear us walking anymore. But they certainly hear us dinging our weapons off the wall. Nope. Wow, this one's quite tough. Bop. There we go. Oh, they have the miracles. And then we need the key to get through there. Never mind. Another me misremembering something. There's a surprise. Yeah, I thought you had to come down here to turn the bell off, which is up there. Oh, there's the ladder. That be why. Although, strangely, the music and the bell stuff has stopped. Does that just happen after the first death, then? So I did not know that. Oh, can you not? Right, fine. Can you literally leave me alone? No, that's not leaving me alone, is it? You know what? We're going to go down here. Do they follow us down? Yes, they do. In their own manner. Maybe we'll run them around and then climb the ladder. Oof. And we're not doing a lot to them. Right, this could work, right? We run them round, we climb up, probably get pinged by lightning. Or we could mess up entirely, and we're gonna die. Ooh. Very close. Very close indeed. Right, this... Oh, shit. What am I doing? I'm supposed to ring the bell, not go for the treasure. Wait, that started the horrible thing again. We don't want that. Turn it off. Strange. So I'm pretty sure we just need the key then. What? Is it? It's not for this door, is it? Nope. This could be a tactical death. It is. Oh, I'm so bad at this. We will get there. We will beat this game. We've beat it before, and we'll beat it again. Like, I mean, look. We've gotten through it. We're just, struggling a little bit, it seems. Up the ladder. So I'm pretty sure we can leave now. Yep, there we go. Push the door. And somewhat freedom. Oh. Forget how nasty some of the damage is up here. Especially in leather armor, to be fair. It's not exactly like known for its defensive properties. There we go. Well, hopefully that's one dealt with. You know what? Let's just go. Can't remember where I'm going. Oh, never mind. He's gone. Is it like down a flight behind us? And then up some stairs? Oh, we can't get by. We can't get by. Fuck you. Get out the way. There we go. That works. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. It worked right until it didn't. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Okay, let's try again. We'll get there. We will get there. We always do. We beat Demon Souls. We can beat Dark Souls. Oh, Okay, we remembered they were there. So they don't appreciate being slapped a few times there. Oh. Ow. Oh, we're gonna hit again. And maybe again? Yep. Not from the same source, though. Oof. Ah, that block, though. Come on, then. Ah, you can kick them. Good. Oh. That was intentional as well. Ow. They're relentless, aren't they? They just keep throwing stuff at you. Ow. We're gonna have to hope we get a moment to heal down here. Okay, we did. Ooh! Can you not? And that's where we go forward, isn't it? That's not a thing? Oh, it's blue titanite. Yeah, we're really close to the other bonfire, so it'd be good not to lose it now. Yep, that is what I thought it was. Not good, not good. Although it did path round weirdly because of that. Oh, that's right, yeah, that's what that switch was for. Oh no, have I antagonized this thing to the point where I can't touch the bonfire? Oh! Oh! Clutch rolling. Okay, I think we have to fight it now. We've got no choice. We lit it. I don't know if that's going to be enough to make it count as our home point. So let's pull out the mimic and... Are you okay? No, very angry about that apparently. Can you not? Oh! Uh-oh. Oof, we deserve that. We definitely deserve that. We just got to be careful not to get sniped now. Be it magic or a swift boot in the butt. Doesn't matter. Okay, we got the rest. Oh, this area. We'll pop one of these. God, we've burned through our stack of humanity. Want a Kindle, because we want as many healing items as possible, as always. Has the mimic gone back to being a mimic? Or... no, very much not. Those legs, though. Never skip leg day, this thing. Be careful, because I don't want to accidentally hit the chests behind him. Hey! Much better fight. Oh, it's the channel armor. Channel armor. My word. really can't speak these last few days. And that would be the soul key we needed. Wow. That really doesn't scale well, but could be quite good. And there's the crystal weapon change as well, like Ember. Remember if there's actually something around the back here. There is. Whether or not it's any good. Oh, it's the... Oh, yes, that's right. Now I remember. Oh, that hurt. Could have swore there was like a really good item out here somewhere. Never mind. Now, here comes the fun bit, getting to this boss. Nope. Imminent grief. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that just Dark Souls in a nutshell? Nope. So there's like this route, isn't there? Where like you can run around into there. That kind of teaches you what to look out for. Hello, Moonlight Butterfly. Now I never remember this bit. Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, so run at this angle, we should be alright. Oh, God, it's so slidey. It's really just scary. This whole area is terrifying, to be honest. Really, really don't like this invisible path shenanigan. Like, it's not an awful area. It's just unnerving. Because death is so unforgiving in a Souls game. Oh, I was wondering why we weren't making any sound whatsoever. Of course, we changed our rings, didn't we? I think we really want... Oh, never mind. Not changing that now. We're not going to first time this fight, that's for sure. Such a magnificent looking dragon. Hang on, what? I'm going the wrong way. But also, we have clams. Wait, did he just hurt the clams? Oh, no he didn't. But they're gonna hurt us, that's for sure. I was about to say Exhibit A, but... Nope. Doesn't he drop a weapon if you get his tail? But I always struggle to get to his tail because he's just constantly turning. And now he's going to tail swipe. Can't really do anything because we've got those stupid clams with us, who we did kill in the end. I'm wondering if it's worth us Googling where some of the better weapons are, because that's really what's holding me back right now, for sure. I don't think we have the face step. Ooh. We haven't tried. No, not that one. Oh, no, no, no. We want... Lightning Spear. Thinking that maybe this could be good. Ninja Dog. Ah, it's good to see Ninja Dog. Hope you're doing well. Best way to get his tail is wait until he comes close to the crystal, then break it, then run round. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. I assume I can't do that now, because I just broke it? Or do you have to break it every time you fail? I'm not really sure if the... Ah, brilliant. I'm not really sure if the weapon would be very good for our build, because we haven't really gone into Faith, but... Mostly Dex and Strength. I'm so glad people have left the messages floating in the air, because I hate this place so much. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Can't be worse than some of the attempts we've had in some of these areas. I hope. Ooh. Really don't like it when that happens. That's not good. Ooh, okay. Okay. So the stupid clams shouldn't be in this fight this time. Because there's a fog gate. Amazing though, because they trigger even though we're not making any noise. Right. Let's get some stamina back. Uh-oh. Wow, that's... Oh, he has got the thing back. Okay. Ah, let me round your tail. No! Let me round. Okay, that's good, because now he's... Oh, it would have been good. That's his big tail. That's his big tail. Come here. I don't know how long it's going to take to break, but we're going to have to... Ah! Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot of damage, is it? I feel like we could be doing way more. Like, way, way more. Is this a teleport place? Kind of terrified, because some of the places we've been we can't go back to. I know you can't go back to every bonfire in this game, but it's kind of weird how some of the ones you would think you could go back to, you actually can't. Okay, yeah, we can go back there. So yeah, I think we need to find some kind of weapon to use. Because we're just throwing everything we've got at this and it's not doing a lot. Don't think we're scaling all the weapons we have as scaling too well. No, I don't tend to go out my comfort zone weapons-wise. And I have no magic. So it's kind of tricky. Anybody have any weapon suggestions at all? I can leave the stats up quick. But yeah, as I say, we've gone heavy into Dex and Strength. So the Uchi Katana leveled up might be alright, but I feel like we're just going to get into the same degree of problem. Although that has a B grading on thingy, that has a B on Strength. So we get an extra 45 from that. And we could try the butcher knife. Let's take that out and see how that feels to use. I know how this is going to feel to use because it's one of my favorites. I'm going to take that ring off because it's really weird not hearing standard movements and stuff. It's a bit slow. Let's see if it packs a punch. I mean, obviously it's going to here, but... I think we might be able to get more attacks off with this. You know what? We'll go back and give it a go. I'm wondering if anyone will be there to summon as well. So we don't have any NPCs to summon. Which is surprising. I mean, we could probably go back to Andre and up the stats on the weapons. That could be worth doing. I think we've got some souls in the bank we can use. Some boss souls as well. You should have plus 10 to plus 15 by now. Yeah. Well, you have a very good point. It's probably... I do think it's the weapons holding us back. It's the same as what I did in Demon Souls. I went up against the gargoyles and was just getting slaughtered. There's something about gargoyles in these games that ruin me. Yeah, I think we... Ooh, excuse me. It's caught by surprise by that. Yawn. I think we go farm some souls then. Grab some Titanite stuff from Andre and the giant guy. And then we just spam upgrading some stuff. And hope for the best, really. Okay, so what can we upgrade? See, he can't upgrade our thing for now. So I think, in fact, Anno Londo, and we'll go talk to the giant and see what he says we can do with our weapons. Wait, no, Chamber of the Princess is better, isn't it? Because then we can just run down, run outside, turn right. And that's where the giant is. I am so good at these games. It's unreal. Like, you just can't contain this skill, obviously. 28 deaths. 0 to ONS for once. We definitely got lucky, but that just seems to be what we do. Solaire definitely did some carrying. Let's go. Leave me alone. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Although they're good for farming Titanite chunks, so maybe do dare. Gotta be careful of the... Not this guy, but the... Ooh, okay, I say that. But these two, because I've had them hit Andre before. Not Andre. Whatever the giant is called. Well, that does nothing. Ah, there we go. We are really not doing a lot of damage. That's for sure. It's because we haven't really, as has been pointed out, we haven't really upgraded anything. Not that upgrading will make me any better at the game in terms of dodging. Oh. Oh, one more. There we go. Oof. Right, okay. Oh yeah, he does the little triple ding, doesn't he? Or multiple dings. Yep, you can have that. We're not going to use it, but you can have it. Can you reinforce anything past +5 here? No. So I'm not really sure what's worth upgrading here. I mean, this potentially could do a lot for us. In fact, I kind of have gotten used to using that, so... Does he sell the chunks? He doesn't. We did check last time, didn't we? That's annoying. Reinforced weapon. Do we reinforce one of these two? It's really tough. Not entirely sure what to... Is it modify equipment we want to do to upgrade the longsword, or no? Oh, maybe we're supposed to do that with Entree. Eesh. Yeah, we'll go back to Entree then. We shall use the dark sign. Apologies, this is always a fun bit. I guess I could go to Nito and head that way, because I believe there's a Titanite slab somewhere around there. Or at least there is enough to get a weapon to an alright level and the fire stuff. Anyway, let's walk back to Undead Parish. Oh, killing the third Asylum Demon. Oh, that's when you go back, isn't it? Second, sorry, yeah. Because you can go back to Thingy, can't you? And you can kill the one that's under the floor. Oh, okay, so we can't do that there. Did I accidentally put the other weapon away? No, we're holding it. Of course we didn't. Oh, I know what we've got to do. Oh, put the lightning spear back on. I think we shall actually try for head towards the Moonlight Butterfly. I think, oof. So I'm pretty sure that's guarding an ember we need to go past +5. Oh, we got greedy. And we got greedy again. But we're alright. Yeah, pretty sure the Moonlight Butterfly is guarding what we need to ascend past +5. So that should get us potentially towards not being as useless. Oh, fine. You dropped anything? No, you haven't. Should just go for the attack, really, shouldn't we? That ghost made me think someone was behind me that I didn't see. And at least we have access to a fairly easy amount of souls, thanks to having this door open. So if we do have to farm for any souls to upgrade our equipment, it should be, in theory, relatively painless where possible. My problem is I don't really know what I want to upgrade and use. Wow. Maybe stop because you can't hit it yet. Well, those go down not too badly. 2, 3, 4. So we can kill them before they cast anything. A decent amount of souls as well, actually. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they can do something other than try to explode by the looks of it. Yeah, there's one ember up here and there's one somewhere else that lets you go beyond +10, isn't there? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Spent ages waiting now. Always think you're going to roll off. You come in for a landing. Come on, you can't sit behind the fog gate, you cheat. Knowing me, I'll die more to this than anything else. Oh, press B, but it didn't work. There we go. Let's just heal to be safe. Oh, come on, land! Thank you. If I had the stamina, we may have actually killed this first cycle. One more! Yes! Okay. One humanity. I say, good amount of souls. And then they just gauges come through. There we go. Let's recover at the last bonfire. Walk back to Undead Parish. And then, yeah, see if we can't upgrade some stuff. Thinking maybe we head towards Nito. And then we've kind of made progress in every area that we can, except for towards the Four Kings. Because we do have the ring that we need. But we should be able to buy a lot of what we need. Excuse me, from here. Oh, we get... Oh, there's the Define. Oh, it is what we need. So we need green Titanite shards. If only we knew a vendor for those. Oh, there's so much back and forth. Apologies. This is not the fun part of Dark Souls. I mean, if I was actually good at the game, like, this probably wouldn't hold me back that much. But, you know, I'm not that good. Dark Souls 2 should be a giggle. Oh, I've done it again. Chamber of the Princess is the one we want. And then we run back, buy a load of green titanite from him. Maybe see if we can't upgrade the spear a bit more. Oh, death. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe it's worth killing these because they might drop the chunks we need. One of them did before. Oh, we got greedy. Just curious to see, we get one from this monster this time. Well, it's not really a monster. Giant suit of armor. Oh. Been clouted by that one. Ooh. No. You are not allowed to heal. It's a lot of souls, actually. Oh. He learnt how to attack downstairs. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's no good. Can you get off the stairs, please? Can we at least kill this one? Yep. And then get slapped off the stairs again. God, they don't have a drop-down attack. Okay, well, we did that for the souls and for the chance to get some items. Off we go. So it's the green ones we need to get the long sword. Problem is I don't know if we just need those permanently from this point, but... Right, we'll buy 3. Plus 5 reinforced raw weapon. Okay, yeah, no, we'll buy... Let's buy as many as we can then. And as many of the other ones as we need. What do you want for the lightning spear? Titanite chunks, okay. You don't sell those, so we can't do anything about that. Pop. Oh, that's a tasty amount of souls. We might want to use the boss souls here as well. I don't think we're going to get to a point where using their soul is going to get us anything good. In terms of upgrades. Personally, anyway. Maybe we'll use Moonlight Butterfly and maybe 1 or 2 of the others. And we just make sure we've got everything we need. We use sifts as well. Do we have Quelaag still? Oh, I think I put it in the box. Yeah, use that. Soul of best doggo. Buy 10. Buy 1 of those, and the rest we'll put into that. Just in case we find any other weapons that we want to really use. We're not worried about humanity and souls, because we only have 100 and no humanity. Right, back to Andre, who should, in theory, be able to upgrade our weapon now. Oh, we probably need some souls to pay the man. Ah, we did not think this part through, did we? Yes, we need some souls. Oi, where you off to? Well, to get the money for you. I mean, if you do it for free. I've got, hang on, let me check. 87 followers on Twitter. You could do the work and I can tweet about it. And I can pay you with exposure, obviously. Like, what am I thinking? Pay the man in souls? What can a man do with souls? You do so much more with a Twitter following of that size. I haven't actually killed some of the big ones in this area, so... haven't killed, like, these guys here and the one guarding the door, so... that's literally that one payment made. 2 for 1. Then there's this one here. Oh, try to get cheeky. Basement key. That's fine. Right, we have like 1,000 souls. Let's pop one of these. Let's get some souls out of these guys as well, just to make sure we have enough. There we go. 2,000 souls. Give or take should be alright. If not, we can just come back up and off some more of these things. Off we go. God, Dark Souls. So much fun. Even when you're just like farming souls, it can still be quite fun because it's never going to be like, even if you're good, it's never going to feel the same whenever you're farming the souls, say at the gate that you use 20k to get through. Because sometimes they're not going to jump off and you're going to have to fight them and it's a complete nightmare. Wait, so we upgraded it and now we can't go anywhere? Oh, wait, no, we made it divine. What am I doing? No! Didn't we buy some green shards, I thought? Oh. I think we may have screwed ourselves here. Maybe we just pump this into... I thought... yeah, why did I think that was the small ember? Yeah, we can make that a divine weapon as well. Well, I mean, we could always try and see what this is now like. I mean, yeah, it's 10 to 10, so we could probably try a divine weapon out on this thing. I mean, it can't be worse than what we were doing before. Or it could be, actually, because it could be quite immune to divine damage, but... pop one of these, just in case there's anyone around. Alright, so we have, what, +5 now? We're rocking a +5 and a +2 in a sense. Or a plus nothing, actually. No, what do you scale with? Did we just screwed the parameter bonuses. We did get that to level 5, didn't we? Butcher knife. We'll try out the damage on some of the locals. Horrible way to put it, but... Oh. I'm stuck. Oh. Okay, actually, these might not be the best to try things out on. Can't help but feel that we may have slightly screwed ourselves here. Okay, so that's the divine one. So where's the small one? Oh, wait. Is the small one over in... thingy? Why can't I use this? Am I being invaded? Oh no. Is it a really delayed invade? Alright, well, we're gonna try anyway. See what we do against these guys. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be invaded. Oof! Will we climb up in time before we get ganked by whatever dark spirit's coming? I was gonna say, please don't climb that ladder. I do not need that. Ah, there they are. Wow, they are slightly better equipped than us, aren't they? Is that power within activated? What? How did we not backstab him? Wow, riveting gameplay. For people to watch anyway. Oh, it's Iron Flesh, right. Yeah, not too big on the old PvP. Nah, it's not just you. Like, I had no idea what that was. Yeah, I think we may have... Well, I screwed myself a bit here. I'll run to him, give him a go. And if we don't get anywhere, maybe then tomorrow I'm going to have to assess our options. You've got cataracts in both eyes, so my typing is pretty bad right now. Ah, damn, dude. To be fair, you type better than like most people in that situation. I think, anyway. My aunt's got it, and she's pretty bad. Yeah, we'll have to have a look at what weapons we can get. And had to upgrade them quickly, because it's... Ooh. Wow, that's quite well. But then COVID's kind of... It's caused a lot of problems with waiting lists and getting well, obviously getting treatment is part of being on a waiting list. Hopefully it comes through for you soon. Just healed and immediately took full damage. Smooth. Actually, just realized having a divine weapon might not be too bad. It's going to be terrible here, potentially. But in Nito's area, could be pretty useful. Oh, I've got to be careful. There's the messages. Yeah. If it looks terrible, we'll try and switch to the... Well, we have this. But if worse comes to worse, we'll try and get the lightning thing out again. Ooh. There we go. This is what happened before. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I'll let them try and get a bit closer first. So we don't have to run as far then. Right, let's try and get round the back and do some damage to this tail. Wow. Big damage. Big damage. Right, let's try this. Oh. Unbelievable damage. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurt. And we almost lost everything. Oh. Oh, we died. We literally couldn't move, couldn't heal. Yeah. I think I may have ruined myself with our upgrade choice, thinking that the divine one was for some reason the small fire. I think maybe then we just sack this off for now. We'll try and get to like a bonfire in Nito's place. I mean, we can kill Pinwheel. I'm sure that's something we can do this stream. Could be one of our only options, actually. Thinking about it. Attack his side tentacles and he keeps turning. Ah, yeah, thanks. I really want to get the... I don't know if it'd be useful for us, but... Is it the Moonlight? Moonlight? Is it the Greatsword he drops? It is the Moonlight Greatsword, isn't it? From his tail. Hang on, where am I going? This is the wrong way. What am I doing? Yeah, Moonlight Greatsword. Cool. I mean, I don't think I have... Does it rely on faith as well? Like, scale off faith? Or is that only in Demon Souls? I imagine it's going to be the same here as it was there. Oh, intelligence, not faith. Okay. What? Oh, it's because I didn't talk to him, so now he's salty. Like, I rolled down instead of, like, having a conversation with him, and now he's upset. Oof. Fancy. Jesus. This big butcher knife thing's brilliant. Oh. Oh, he tried to do the fancy twirl, didn't he? If you kill them with divine swords, they stay dead. Yeah, I thought that was the thing about them. So I guess maybe it's not entirely bad that I did that. Did that? My words. Oof, nearly rolled off there. Oof. God, they did that. Where is the... There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oof. Oofed. Can you not? We just got killed by a pyromancer. I don't really want to die to one again. Or someone hitting us with fire spells anyway. Okay, so because of the enemies we can't use this. Come on. Oh. One down. Oh, I forgot that was the attack. Oh, come on. Yeah. You can tell I'm starting to get a bit tired now. Making lots of little mistakes. 2, 3. Oh. Right. Fine. Oh. Oh my word. Like, once one, like, starts, the other stops, and vice versa. Oh my god. No. No, we are stuck. We are actually stuck here. Oh my word. I really don't want to bloody die in here. Oh, we did. Ah. Hate these skeletons. Blood loss. I'm dead. Like. Yeah, it's just how it goes. I'm playing badly because I am bad. Oh, oofed. Sorry, Rail. It did that before. Too many caps. You just spammed 3 emotes. Oh, I guess because they're gonna have caps in it. Yeah, I need to tell Nightbot not to do that. What am I doing? There we go. In fact, let's have a quick look at that. Whilst we teleport. Nightbot. Spam protection. Excess caps. Options. Alright. Okay, do you want to try the spamming that again? Well, sorry, spamming that again. I don't know if that's going to work immediately or if it's going to take until next stream, but if you repeat what you did, it should in theory work. I love how it times you out for 5 seconds, but just in some cases will delete everything you've ever said. So harsh, Nightbot. Totally not my fault for, you know, not setting it up properly. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah. It's quite easy to configure on the fly, actually. Let's grab these. Oh. Hey. Whether or not we'll be allowed to rest at it is another thing. Oh, we did. Nightbot's like, I did good. I do good good message now. I do the nice message. Ooh, please no. Oh my word. Stop. Oh, look at that. I was going to say that first bit of damage was pathetic. And then suddenly it's like, nope, actually we meant this much. Ow. Isn't Patches around here somewhere? Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, there's his big bald head. Oh, can we get by? Ah, perfect. Oh, take him on the inside track. No, stop! Ah! I was like, oh, I just roll down to that platform or jump to it. And then that happened. Although, yeah, no, because we need that switch as well. I think we push to pinwheel, see if we can kill him. I'm pretty sure he's this way. Memory serves, there is like a way to get down to the bottom without dying, but also without going through this whole annoying location. Somebody forgot to set their status to busy again. As usual. Oh. It's amazing that I find this way harder than Demon Souls. Or at least it's amazing to me that that's the case. Oh, come on, get up. Oi. Climb the ladder. No, Patches. Do they climb ladders? They don't. Holding LB again. I need to clean this LB out. Because it's literally not blocking when I'm telling it to. Darkside Phil, he's here. You know what you've done. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he tries to kill you by doing that. Okay. Progress is progress. Rip Patches. But also not really. Oh, big skeleton. Dark Saint's ring. Perfect. We just trapped ourselves for a ring that we really aren't going to get any use out of. Oh, we really did trap ourselves here. Oh! Ladder! Ladder! Come on. No, no! I can't emotionally deal with that right in the bloody ankle. That sucks. So much. Like, I don't know if anyone saw that. I may try going, like, and clip it and then put one of those silly, like, instant replay things on it. But I'm pretty sure that last arrow hit, like, the base of our foot. Ow! Yeah, that's right, roll off the edge. At least we can do that now, I guess. Oh, come on. memory serves, there's the thing in here, isn't there, that takes you to Gravelord Covenant. I think one of these that you lay in. Oh, there you go, look, I think it's this one. Judging by the 1,000 comments around it. Eye of Death. Again, probably not too useful for us. Not great. Now we're stuck in its crotch. Let us go. Is there somewhere we go where we fall down in here? Oh no. There we go. Big hole in the wall. That's what we need to look for. Wait, isn't this the room we... Can you, like, not... No, we're just gonna get stuck up here and die again. What is that range? Oh, okay, you could do that. That works. No. Genuinely have no idea where I'm going. So that's the Gravelord Covenant. If we wanted that, but we don't really need it. And obviously we fall down there, that's death. Or is it? Pretty sure there's a blacksmith around here. Obviously I've failed getting to him, but... And there's obviously these things that are gonna chase us down by rolling. And yet again, LB does not go off and I die. Like, I'm genuinely pressing it. Like, I'm not having a dark side fill thing. But, like, it's really infuriating. Because it's my bloody elite controller as well. It's just sometimes it's just not pulling up the shield. And sometimes it's like flicking it a few times. I don't know. I think maybe I need to like clean it out slightly. Yeah, it's happening now, look. If you can see, I'm holding that down and sometimes it's just not doing anything. The pots are so annoying. Get out of the way. Here I thought suggesting Dark Souls would be a good idea. Or, can you not? Like, just leave me alone for like 3 seconds, guys. Never mind. Let's do the heals. Roll off. Roll heal. Roll off. Oh, downward attack. We killed one of the spinning wheels. And then they killed us. Because we got stun locked. Imagine spending this many attempts trying to get a pinwheel of all things. And there's the rub it in your face divine amber. Right. Oh, now we're running into walls. We gotta get to pinwheel. I thought that was a reasonable goal. I forgot there was just so much to get into him. Oof. Risky. Risky jump. Uh-oh. No, no, no! We killed ourselves. Got cocky. Got so very cocky. Did that death counter not go up? Just to be sure. If it's wrong, off by 1, then I'd rather it be 1 too many than one light. Can't believe how badly I am doing. Well, I can, but... It's because you get to that point where you just start rushing. It's like with the bosses where, you know, you go through that phase where you just can't do anything against the boss. Oh, for sake. Yep. Explaining impatience whilst being impatient is the perfect lesson to, you know, bring that up on. Perfect time. Ooh, no, thank you. What? I jump on his head. I've played Mario, and again, it's not blocking. Shields up, please. Popper Estus. So we could jump off that thing instead. Again, like I'm holding LB, and it's taking like a few seconds to register. I've got to stop complaining about that, but it's irritating in a game where you're like actually blocking and holding the block button, but the game's just not having any of it. Because obviously your controller's naff. Wow. Riveting, Oh! Oh, he's got me. I think there's another one. Please, 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 please. Wait, actually, no, this isn't good. Because it's not the boss room. And it means they're going to follow further. Now it's the boss, anyway. Oh, no, they do get stuck. Ignore me. I was worrying for nothing. Imagine if I make it all this way and die at Pinwheel. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not emotionally prepared for that. We're already at, like, half our deaths for Demon Souls, by the way. Well, this can't go worse. Oh my word, it can if the camera doesn't want to play ball. Oh my word. Took damage to Pinwheel. Took damage to Pinwheel again. Ladies and gentlemen, the worst gamer in history. Attacked the wrong Pinwheel, scrub. One more. Oof. Could you imagine? Imagine me dying here. I mean, you wouldn't have to imagine hard for me to have died here with my performance this evening. At times, anyway. Pop. I'm hoping his bonfire's up here, right? Because this is where the fun begins towards Nito. Smooth. Smooth! Oh, God. That is not how I wanted to end the stream. But I think it's going to be how we do. Because I think if I play anymore, I'm going to want to have a mental breakdown when I go to bed tonight. Well, I mean, if there's anything Dark Souls does well, it really shows you the caliber of game you are. In my case, I'm slightly far too persistent and utterly terrible at the game. Anyway, I hope you have found some entertainment in my disastrous attempt at, quote, gameplay. 100% this is the kind of stream you should be shouting, get good, every 3 seconds at least. Like, surely I need a bot that just says get good. Like, I need a get good command. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to set up a GG command tomorrow for the following streams. that you can spam whenever I do, well, anything that's terrible. So pretty much most of what I do in this game. Yeah, so anyway, as usual, if you are here and you've been interacting all night, thank you very much, as always. If you've been here lurking, I always appreciate it. And thank you very much for stopping by, as I say. Hope you found some entertainment value within these streams. That's all that really matters to me. It would be amazing if you could smash the follow button, but if you don't, you don't. Just know that I do have a schedule, which you can see in the schedule tab or from here. I will not be doing my Saturday morning stream tomorrow because I am meeting family. So I will probably be doing just the PM one. And then on Sunday, we have Demon Souls and Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation, which I need to try and test on Saturday night. So yeah, we've got that going for us. If you want to know when I'm going live and you don't follow on here and you have Twitter, then you can follow me on @theManaEgg. And if you want to watch the VODs, you can find them over on my YouTube channel, which I believe... You can't... Oh no, no, it was the right command. I'll give myself some credit. Believe I'm just called ManaEgg over there, over on there. We have 4 VODs out at the moment for Legends Arceus. And I believe there's a few more episodes to come out in the next few days. And the rest of them should be uploaded by probably the end of next week. And then I'll crack on with the Demon Souls ones and the Diamond ones. And then these should probably follow. And then hopefully I'll catch up relatively quickly. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed in any capacity. And take care. I shall see you at some point tomorrow. And if not, in the near future. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.